Hey buddies, here we are at the end of Wii U week. We made it! We did it! It's the end of Wii U week. It's been a long one. I consider it to have started kind of last Friday or so when the pre-U show and trailer was. Was it on Friday or was it Sunday, Saturday? I don't know, whatever. Anyways, I was working all through that week. I'm exhausted, but I'm happy because the Wii U came out, a new system. That's an exciting game for an exciting time for all gamers. And it was awesome. The Wii U system is cool. I'm going to give my first impressions of New Super Mario Bros. In this video and the Wii U itself, my final first impressions. New Super Mario Bros., first off, awesome game. Sure, it's the same old formula. It's more of side-scrolling Mario, but it's in HD now. And who cares if it's the same old formula? It's awesome. And it's with 5 players now. 4-player chaos and then 5-player cheating because in boost mode it just makes some of the levels just completely redundant. Like, you just cross gaps, lava doesn't matter, you're just creating blocks. But you know, if it is extra chaotic, then sometimes the person making the blocks is screwing everybody over too. It's a fun time. You're not in it for the challenge as much as you're in it for the party atmosphere. I have yet to play it in a single-player setting, so I don't know about the challenge aspect to it. But from what I've heard, just like any true Mario game, it can be as easy or as difficult as you want. If you want all 3 of those coins, or you want to get every red coin, or give yourself a speed run challenge, it seems like it has a lot of replayability because of that. I was a little disappointed that you can't play as your Miis in it. I was under the impression that you could, but you can only do that in the challenge modes. And that's kind of lame. I don't know. I was really looking forward to that, especially with the show, because it's hard to learn who the yellow toad and the blue toad are when you're even just us. And then for the audience, it would be nice if it was our faces playing. That was the only real disappointment. The Miiverse integration was very interesting. It really does make it feel like, everybody's working together on this Mario world as a team, all your friends on there, depending on how many you have. You might want to turn it on to friends only, or turn it on to public so that you see everybody's posts. Great art people post up there, some genuinely good tips, and it's just fun all around, and I can't wait to keep on playing it on the show, especially with those costumes that were brought to us by Becky Blow, and that episode is now available in the link below. And it goes strange and weird places, so you're going to want to watch that. My last first impressions on the Wii U is... it's awesome. It's an awesome system. I'm pumped that Nintendo has finally entered the HD era, and the third-party support looks amazing. Launch titles were amazing. A lot of them were. The ones that we didn't play, like Armored Edition, Batman Arkham City Armored Edition, and Mass Effect, they're all getting great reviews for being amazing. Darksiders 2 is apparently amazing on it. It's a great time to buy. If you don't have a system, the Wii U, in my opinion, is the system to get. That's probably going to be a very niche group, especially among our audience. But if you don't have a system, or maybe one is just broken, well, in that case, then you have a library of games. You probably don't want to buy that because you wouldn't be able to run it. If you don't have a system, buy the Wii U. So that's my advice for the very, very small subset of people that might watch the show without a system. When it comes to, like, say, a small family people, like with kids and stuff like that, I would say that the funny thing is, my advice to them would be don't buy a Wii U. Buy a Wii, because the Wii has just a huge library of games that are under $20, and the kids aren't going to care. Come on. Do they? I don't know what it's like to be a kid. When I was a kid, I got the Nintendo just as the Super Nintendo came out, and I didn't care a whole lot. I loved that I just had a Nintendo. I don't know. Maybe kids are more spoiled nowadays. I don't care. But my opinion is, Wii or even Xbox 360 or PS3, all of them have great family and kid titles, and all of them have greatest hit lineups right now. And all of those systems are like dirt cheap this holiday season. So to be honest, I really wouldn't, especially the hassle of going to get a Wii U, I would recommend getting another system at this point. But for everybody else who owns a system, all you gamers out there, the people who are watching the show, should you buy a Wii U right now? if you're walking through your, Walmart, Costco, whatever place, and you see a Wii U on the floor and you have the cash to buy it, you should just buy it. I mean, this is my reasoning. Nintendo systems, besides the 3DS excluded because they made a huge mistake with its pricing, Nintendo systems don't very quickly come down in price. In the course of the next year, you might see it drop $20. And I say might. I would say it's more likely that you'll see it drop $20 the next year, like just after Christmas. Or you might see a new game bundled with it or something like that. But my point is, if you know you're going to buy one eventually, and you know you probably are, because let's face it, they are a Zelda playing machine, and a Mario playing machine, and a Mario Kart playing machine, and for some of you, Monster Hunter playing machines, you're going to buy one anyways. So I think that it's a great time to pick it up if you can find it. There's no reason, really, in my opinion, not to, besides budget, if you just don't have the cash at the moment. But I think that Nintendo's done a pretty good job. There's a few snafus. I hope they work them out, especially the Nintendo ID thing. Those things have got to be more portable. You got to be able to move them from system to system. And the biggest lose, in my opinion, is their digital property, is that you can't, unlike my PlayStation, where I have a PS3 in the studio and a PS3 in the house, I can play games I purchase on one on the other. So Becky can play games that we play on the show and that she wants to play on her own in the house. She can do that. And that is good. That makes sense. But Nintendo doesn't allow that. They don't even allow you to have your ID on more than one system, let alone play games that you've purchased with that ID on more than one system. That's its biggest downfall. I don't remember how it goes with Xbox, but I think that you're allowed more than one system. But other than that, I would just stay away. That's my advice, is stay away from digital downloads unless you have no other choice, like in the case of Little Inferno, or games that don't come in a boxed release. Otherwise, only buy boxed releases, because the benefit of 10% cash back is not worth it to buy digitally and to fill up your hard drive at the same time. But other than that, I think that Nintendo, I hope, has a winner on their hands, because how can we not cheer for a good old Ninty, the big N, the ones that started it all, that brought it, maybe they didn't start it, but they brought it back. They saved the video game industry. So here's hoping, here's to a new generation, and it is a new generation of consoles starting now. I don't care what anybody says. This is the next generation, and it's exciting. And I guess that's all I have to say about the Wii U. So go and watch our stuff, and this next week we're going to catch up on the non-Wii U titles that we fell behind on, including Hitman Absolution. I think we'll do a 4-Play Friday at some point with PlayStation All-Stars. Longtime viewers will know that 4-Play Friday doesn't necessarily mean on Friday, but that'll happen at some point. And thanks for watching and sticking with us through the entire Wii U week. We had a huge viewership, and it was really nice to see so many of you come to us for what I would suppose is, based on the amount of videos we make, your sole Wii U source. Probably, I don't know. Do you watch other Let's Play throughs? Either way, thanks for watching, guys. It was fun, and it was fun doing it with you. I have to say, like, to comment on the day that we almost didn't get a Wii U, looking at the chat and the people following us on Twitter and commenting on Facebook, it really felt like we were all in it together. And it was an exciting time, just like, opening it up on show with everybody there cheering in the chat. It's fun. It feels like Christmas. I have the best job in the world. It feels like I can experience my childhood again, because that excitement it's palpable and it feeds me. And I hope that you guys can feel it from us too, and each other. So, another year of Video Games Awesome continues with a whole lot of more shit and a whole lot of more fun. Let me end the vlog. I love you guys. Bye.